All right, welcome everybody. Today is a special day. We're celebrating not only a new year, Happy New Year to you, but we're also celebrating the release of a new yoga program, which happens to be my 10th program that I've created. I started back in around 2011 creating yoga programs as a way to have people at home be able to deepen their practice and really experience the power of yoga in their own homes. And here we are, 10th program, kind of wild, looking at the trajectory of how things have unfolded. But being that it was the 10th program, I really wanted to create the biggest one yet and the most special one yet. So this program's called Sadhana. And sadhana is a yoga word that represents your daily yoga practice, your daily yoga spiritual practice, and is really inclusive of physical yoga, but also the breath work, pranayama, meditation. And also another key component is self-study. In the same way, the Stoics spend a lot of time like reflecting upon their lives and examining their days at the end of the day before going to bed. Self-study and the wisdom cultures, including yoga, is also really, really important. So this idea of like really evaluating, how am I doing? How am I doing? How did I do today? Did I show up as the best version of myself? Where did I fail? Where can I maybe improve upon the next day? And how can I use these methods that have been around for thousands of years as a way to really bridge the gap between what happens on our yoga mat and also in our life? So this program, we're going to release a new video every single Wednesday throughout 2025. And those videos will include power yoga, yin yoga, gentle yoga, restorative yoga, pranayama, meditation, and wisdom talks that have specific themes. So we just released the first wisdom talk today, and that's on the theme of self-mastery. And each wisdom talk comes with a special journal workbook that's shows you all the stories and poems and research that went into that particular talk. And then there's journal prompts. So really excited to finally get to share that today. We've been working on this, as you can imagine, all year. We have some students that were actually in the program, so shout out to you guys. And then it's a new year, so this is one of the most powerful days to practice yoga and to think about how we want to transition into a new year and a new cycle. So let's begin, and we'll start off in a comfortable kneeling or seated position. If you have a block, feel free to grab that. We also have meditation cushions over there on the side. You're more than welcome to grab one of those and help yourself as well. So we'll start this practice off with some pranayama, with some breath work. And we're going to use two different methods. One is called Kapalabhati or skull shine, and the other method is called Samavriti or even wave breath. So we'll go back and forth between these two. The way the skull shining breath, Kapalabhati, works is you focus on the exhale, sharply exiting out the nose. And every time you breathe the breath out, you allow your belly to snap in. You relax the face, and they call it skull shining because every time you exhale, you're giving your brain a little massage. So it invokes circulation in the brain so the senses become more sharp and more dialed in. So as you find a comfortable seat, go ahead and rest your hands on top of your knees, your thighs. Allow your spine to be tall as you sit up in that state of nobility. Feel free to close the eyes, start to bring your awareness inward, inside, as you land and arrive into these opening moments of this special 90-minute sadhana New Year's flow. And then as you're ready, whenever you're ready, we'll begin our first round of skull shine Kapalabhati, finding a rhythm and a tempo that works for you, finding an intensity that works for you so you can adjust it to what feels right for you. When you're ready, go ahead and begin. Good. Take a big, deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. And now even wave breath. Breathe in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale out the nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more rounds of those. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Open up the eyes, circle the arms up above you. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms inside out. Next round, Kapalabhati. Go ahead and begin. Take a big inhale through the nose as you stretch up through the ribs and the arms. Out the mouth, exhale, hands float on top of knees and thighs. Next round, Samavriti, even wave. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale, float those arms up overhead. Spread the arms out like a Y, palms forward, fingers wide, and we'll add the arm pump. Last round, Kapalabhati, begin. Inhale, arms up, fingers spread. Out the mouth, exhale, hands on knees. Last round, Samavriti. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep inhale through the nose and out the mouth. Exhale, let it go. And then now bringing the effects with you from that opening pranayama into child's pose. Go ahead and come over onto those knees, connect the big toes together. Find a comfortable position for your hands, for your arms, whether that's out in front of you or behind you, wherever it feels right. And one of the benefits of the breath work that we just did is that it allows us to begin to access the subconscious mind. So now that we've kind of removed that particular barrier, see if you can bring into your mind, bring into your heart a one-word quality that you would like to strengthen within you. And this quality may be something that resonates for you for today, for this practice, the start of this new year. It may be something that comes with you through the rest of the month, or for some of you, maybe even the rest of the year. What is that quality? What is that intention that you would like to strengthen? And once you've selected that word, see if you can repeat it several times silently inside of your mind, like a soft but powerful whisper. And then imagine that each time you repeat that quality, each time you repeat that word, your brain sends that signal throughout all the trillions of cells in the body, the building blocks of life, aligning with that intention, or in yoga, what we call sankalpa. Then gently release the repetition of that word or that quality as you clear the sky of your mind. And as we stand here at the start of a new cycle, the beginning of a new wonderful year, inevitably there are things that the universe will place within our path that we have no control over. But on the flip side, there's also a lot of things that we do have control over. And so you stand here in front of your own metaphorical canvas, deciding what kind of art you want to create for yourself this year. That art, of course, is the art of living, the art of your life. So we start by taking these 90 minutes or so to really, really align with what it is that our intuition and our wisdom presents to us to help guide us down our path this year. And to also start the path in harmony, harmony of the body, harmony of our vitality, harmony of our mind, our emotions, our awareness, and our soul. Begin to deepen the breath as you draw the inhales all the way down to the bottoms of your lungs. Complement those deep inhales with some really long, smooth exhales. And begin to generate that wind of the breath that we'll go sailing with. And inevitably, there will be times where the challenges will arise, just like in our life. But know that your breath is always there to help navigate you through those moments of adversity. And if at any point it ever feels like it's too much, you can always drop your knees and take a break. Child's pose is always here for you if you want. So with your breath in the flow and with your mind in that yoga zone, the zone of presence, the zone of awareness, let's go ahead and begin to build the momentum by coming all the way up to all fours, tabletop position. Step back to plank pose, upper push-up position. And then from here, lift your right hand up to your left shoulder as you inhale, give it a little tap. And then right hand back down to the mat. Other side, left hand taps right shoulder, inhale. Set it down, exhale. 2 more rounds of those. Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, plank. Inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, plank. 1 more round. Inhale, lift right. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, lift left. And exhale, back to neutral. Now hold there, shift the weight forward, give it a good by inhale plank. And then lower slow on the exhale using upper body strength. Keep the hands as is, back by the ribs, release the tops of the feet, extend back through your toes. And then baby cobra on the inhale, gently draw the chest up. Exhale, lower chest and chin down to that. Couple more like that. Inhale, heart glides up. Exhale, lower back down. Good. One more time. Inhale, come up. This time, let's hold at the top. Give it a couple of extra breaths as you draw the inner elbows in towards the ribs, as you entice your heart forward away from the lower back. And then as you take one last big inhale to inflate the lungs, and then down dog on the exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the head, and welcome everybody to the first down dog of this new year. And welcome to all that you're feeling. And if you're like me, you've been moving through the holiday seasons and, you typically get out of balance during the holidays. You're eating things you don't normally eat. You're doing things you don't normally do. And that can certainly affect how you're feeling right now in this given moment. But the beautiful thing is that your yoga practice doesn't need you to feel anything other than what you're feeling. So there doesn't have to be any push or pull, any resistance. You just work with what's there. You breathe into it, you breathe through it, and you trust that your yoga practice will provide you exactly what it is that you need. Hands on the ground, a little bit wider than the shoulders. Fingers spread wide as can be. Root down into those palms as you allow the hips to slope up towards the ceiling. And as the hips slope up, allow those heels to drop down a little low. Relax the head, relax the neck, soften the face. And then give it one last goodbye inhale, gently press back. Then on the exhale, lightly walk both feet all the way forward to the top of your yoga mat, spreading the feet out about the width of the hips. Slide the hands up to the shins, right beneath the knees, flat back, couple of breaths there. As you extend your heart forward and out, and you create that elongation from your tailbone all the way through the crown, the top of the head. Gazing down with those steady eyes and that steady mind and that steady breath. One last inhale, draw it out a little bit more. And then forward fold, exhale, let it go. Put a little bend into the knees. Shift the hands all the way up to the hips, to the waist. Drive down to the soles of the feet, lead through your heart. And then on an inhale, go ahead and rise and fly. Both arms all the way up overhead. And then hands to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Take a moment, close the eyes, bring the awareness inward inside. Feel the backs of the thumbs connected to the center of your chest, your heart. And the mantra for the heart is Yam, Y-A-M. So we'll chant that together one time, almost like an Om. Take a big inhale through the nose. Ya. Now bring the awareness to the center of the forehead and we'll chant the mantra Om together one time. Big inhale. Beautiful. Blink the eyes open. Spread the arms out like a W on the inhale. Gently lean back, look up. Palms together on the exhale as you allow the bottom front ribs to float down and in. Two more like that. Inhale, open and spread. Shoulder blades contract. And exhale, palms make contact. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. This time, circle the arms up overhead. As you inhale, interlace the fingers, turn the palms inside out. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Same exhale, gently lean back, look up. Take a couple of breaths there. So you're twisting, but you're also arching. Should feel like a nice release for the lower back. Then on the inhale, come back facing forward to the front. And then on the exhale, twist to the left, gently lean back, look up, couple of breaths there. And then inhale, back forward to the front. And then forward fold on the exhale. So pour the chest out over your legs. Flat back on the inhale, either hands to shins or fingers on the ground, you choose. And then step back to plank pose, up or push up, pause there. Right hand taps left shoulder as you inhale. Set it down, exhale. Other side, inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, plank. Moving on, take a goodbye inhale, plank. And then lower down strong on the exhale, weight forward. Cobra on the inhale, arching the back, chest draws up. And then down dog on the exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And then this time from down dog, shift forward to plank pose, upper push up on an inhale. And then back to down dog on the exhale. Two more like that. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale back, down dog. One more time. Inhale forward, plank. And exhale back to down dog. Hold there. Take an inhale, press back, sink in a little more. And then on the exhale, walk your feet all the way forward to the top of the mat. Flat back on the inhale, spine out. Forward fold, exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms all the way up. And then hands to prayer, bringing it in. Spread the arms out like a W, gently lean back, inhale. Palms together on the exhale. Both arms come up on the inhale, interlace, palms to the sky. Twist to the right on the exhale, gently lean back and look up. Inhale forward to the front. And then exhale, revolve to the left, gently lean back, look up there. Beautiful. Inhale, face forward. And then fold on the exhale, almost like a moving prayer. Flat back on the inhale, filling the lungs with air. Back to plank pose, pause right there. Right hand, left shoulder, inhale. Set it down, exhale. Inhale, other side, switch. Exhale, set it down. Take a goodbye, inhale, plank. Lower down, core engaged. Cobra inhale, chest high, shoulders low. And exhale, back, downward facing dog. And that sweet New Year's flow. Inhale forward to plank, upper push up. Chaturanga, lower halfway hover. Plank on the inhale, press up. Down dog, exhale, press back. Uh-oh. Inhale forward to plank. The honeymoon's over, you guys. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. One more like that. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. Hold there. Big inhale, stretch back. And then exhale, walk both feet forward, top of the mat. Flat back inhale, sternum out. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, rise and soar, both arms up. Hands as you bring it home. Spread wide, inhale, lean back. Exhale, palms unite. Inhale, arms up, fingers interlace, palms to the sky. Twist to the right, gently lean back. Inhale, forward to the front. Exhale, other side, twisting arch. Inhale, facing forward. And then exhale, forward fold, connecting heaven to earth. Flat back, inhale, flood the lungs with oxygen. Step back to plank, hold there. Right hand, left shoulder, inhale, one arm plank. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, other side. Exhale, set it down. Take a goodbye inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly. Cobra on the inhale, bend it easily. Down dog, exhale, hips high as can be. Oh, good. Now this time, let's lift the right leg off the ground, parallel to the floor. And notice that your right hip is on the same level as your left hip. So you're focusing on length as opposed to height. The back foot flexes like you're driving your right leg back long and strong. Now, keeping that right leg lifted, go ahead and slide forward, upper push-up plank on an inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, lower. Press straight up, inhale. Press straight back, exhale. I know. Inhale, right leg lifts. Down dog, set it on the ground. Other side, left leg lifts off the ground, parallel to the floor. Couple of breaths there. Now really feel those outer shoulders wrapping back and those forearms hugging in towards the middle of the mat. Keeping that leg lifted, slide forward, upper push-up plank inhale. Chaturanga, elbows in. Press up, inhale. Press back, exhale. Good by inhale there. Set the foot down, down dog. Take a big inhale, stretch back, sink in. And then exhale, walk both feet forward. Last round of these. Flat back, inhale, stretch it out. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, both arms elevate above. Hands to prayer, bringing it in. Spread open, inhale, create a little space. Exhale, palms together with grace. Inhale, both arms come up above, interlace. Twisting arch to the right side till it feels good. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, other side, twist and arch. Inhale, forward to the front. And then exhale, fold, sailing with the wind of breath. Flat back, inhale, draw the wind down deep. Step back to plank, hold there. Right hand, left shoulder, inhale. Set it down, exhale. Inhale, other side. Exhale, plank. Goodbye, inhale there. Lower down, light like air. Inhale, cobra for a supple spine. Exhale, you got it. Downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale forward to plank, upper push up. And then chaturanga or your belly on the exhale. Cobra or up dog on the inhale. And then down dog on the exhale. Two more like that. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, arch the back. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower, steady. Inhale, scoot that chest high. Exhale, you got it. Down dog, hold there. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, let it go. Good. Take an inhale, press back, sink in. And then exhale, walk or lightly jump both feet all the way forward. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Feet together, bend the knees, squat back, chair pose. Take those arms and reach those all the way up to the sky. As you open your hands out a little bit wider than the shoulders. And then you take the little fingers and you rotate those slightly in so you feel less congestion in the shoulders and more openness and more space. Now, leaning into that right foot, can you lift your left foot, left leg off the ground? So you're just balancing on your right foot. And as you do that, the breath still remains steady in the background of the practice. So your breath is like the glue that connects together all that you do. Now from here, can you extend your left leg forward, straight out in front of you, coming into that one-legged chair? So the top of the right thigh descends downward, but your left thigh simultaneously lifts upward, and you feel that sizzle in that left thigh. Give that one last inhale, maybe lift it up a little more, and then airplane left leg back, Arms either spread out, or you run them down by your sides, or you reach them straight out in front of you. You always have options. And then you allow that intention, you allow that sankalpa to be the wind that carries you. Or as the Native Americans say, allow the strength of your intention to carry the power of the buffalo's charge. So your intention, your why, the why you do what you do is so key. Give it one last big inhale to fly. Hands to the ground, left leg stays in the sky, standing splits. Oh, good. Walk your hands in towards your right foot, right leg. Start to close the gap between your chest and that leg. And you find that place somewhere between too much, but not enough. Somewhere between it feeling overwhelming and underwhelming. So each pose you're just doing to a very, very perfect degree, customized to you. Now, wherever you're at, one more inhale, lift that left leg up a little more, and then drop your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat to a long, deep runner's lunge. And then have a moment to draw your inner thighs in towards the midline of your yoga mat so you activate the adductors. And then keeping that activation, start leaning into the left hand and then swim the right arm all the way up to the sky. Because the way that you get into the pose and the way that you leave the pose is just as important as the pose itself. It's all about those transitions. So it's like you're just swimming your body in and out of all these different shapes. And each shape is strengthening and flushing freshly oxygenated blood through different areas of your body. Now start to roll the right chest open and then extend the right arm forward and out. And as you reach that right arm forward, drive that left leg back. And then can you roll those right ribs open to the sky? Roll those bottom left ribs underneath and in. Can you give it one last little reach? Goodbye. Right arm up, inhale. Right hand to the ground. Step the left foot forward, top of the mat. Exhale. Flat back inhale, pulling out the kinks. Forward fold, exhale, bend the knees, squat deep. Chair pose, take those arms and reach those all the way back up above. As you find that optimal alignment in your shoulder girdle, as you find that continuity of that breath continuing to spill in deep and free. Beautiful, you guys. Now start to lean into the left foot. Start to hover that right foot, right leg off the ground. And then go ahead and extend that right leg straight out in front of you. So one of the benefits to physical yoga practice, especially when it's a power yoga practice, is how it addresses those 4 pillars of fitness: strength, balance, stamina, and flexibility. And right now you're moving through a little balancing series. Take a good by inhale, lift that right leg up a little more, and then airplane, glide the right leg back. Find the positioning for your hands and your arms. And for a few breaths, can you allow yourself to cultivate that quality of lightness? There's a certain lightness for many of us at the beginning of a new endeavor, a new year, especially when we let go and release the baggage from the previous cycle. It's a new beginning, and with new beginnings comes that quality of lightness, and light is the key word in enlightenment. One last inhale to fly. Both hands softly to the ground, right leg stays up wherever you decide. Because this is your body. This is your practice. And ultimately, at the end of the day, only you know what you're feeling. A teacher may have a suggestion for you, but ultimately the power is in your hands to adjust the dial so that you find the sweet spot in every single yoga asana. One last inhale, lift that right leg up a little more, flirt with that edge. And then lunge the right toes all the way to the back of that yoga mat as you hug the inner thighs in towards each other, as you lean into that right hand, and as you swim and cruise that left arm all the way to the sky, creating a column from your right hand all the way up through your left hand. And as you drive and root down into that right hand, and as you pull up to that right arm, just feel more space across your chest and your back. Start to roll that left chest open, and then extend that left arm forward and out. But as you reach that left arm forward, can you also drive the right leg back and see how far you separate your right heel away from your left fingertips? Awesome, you guys. Give that one last little reach. Left arm up, inhale. Left hand to the ground. Step the right foot forward, top of the mat. Exhale. Flat back on the inhale. Forward fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale, float those arms up. Belly on thighs, float the arms back. Inhale, chair. Stand up, W arms, lean back, look up. Back to chair on the inhale. Forward fold, let it go. Exhale. Flat back, inhale. Vinyasa on the exhale. Back to plank or chaturanga, lower down. Cobra up dog, inhale, you choose. And then down dog in that yoga groove. Lift the right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale, hold it there. Chaturanga, inhale, come down. Push up, exhale. Drive the right leg back, inhale. Right foot top of the mat, exhale. Belly on right thigh. Extend both arms straight down by your sides. And a moment to bend your right knee right above your right heel, to drive back to that left leg, and to establish that rapport into the floor. So your lower body gets grounded and super connected. Beautiful. Now crescent pose, take those arms and reach those all the way up to the sky, vertical. Right thighs horizontal as you bend that right knee generously deep and you charge back to that left leg long and strong with that mind clear and calm. Beautiful. Take another inhale, reach up, maybe lean back a tad. Chest on right thigh, arms come behind. Crescent pose, inhale, rise up. And then spread those arms out as you bend those elbows, prana mudra. Let's pulse this. Straighten that front right leg. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend the knee, bend those elbows. Two more like that. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up. Exhale, bend and spread. One more time. Inhale, float up. And exhale, back down. Now keep that front knee bent. Reach those arms up. Inhale, reach up. Find that full expression. And then vinyasa, lower all the way down. Same exhale with control. Inhale, chest high, shoulders roll. Exhale, down dog, other side. Left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Chaturanga, inhale. Push up, exhale. Drive the left leg back, inhale. Flow it deep on the exhale, belly on left eye. Both arms straight behind you as you get aerodynamic within your body. One pose at a time, one breath at a time, one moment at a time. How present can I be? Crescent pose, inhale, float both arms all the way up. Take another inhale, reach up to those arms. Belly on left thigh, arms sweep back. Inhale, crescent, rise, light like a feather. Spread those arms out, prana mudra, and we pull. Straighten that front leg, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, arms wide. Two more, inhale, come up. Exhale, bend and spread. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale back down. Now keep that front knee bent, arms up, inhale, reach. And Vinyasa all the way down with the utmost of strength. Inhale, my breath is my fuel. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Woo! It's happening, you guys. And now we're going to move into our second warm-up series. So this will really seal the deal on just waking up every single cell in that body with an abundance of prana, of life force, of chi. Now, we're going to keep this second warm-up series moving. So that'll invoke a little bit more of a cardio effect. So good for the heart, good for the lungs. But it'll also make it more challenging. So remember, if at any point you want to drop your knees, child's pose is always there for you if you want it. So if you're with us, round 1 of 3, here we go. Big inhale, stretch back. Exhale, walk or lightly jump, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, squat. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Belly on thighs, arms behind. Inhale, chair. Stand up, W arms, lean back. Back to chair on the inhale in the flow. Forward fold, let it go. Flat back inhale, flood the lungs. Step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right arm, exhale. Chaturanga, inhale down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, top the mat. Crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. Belly on thigh, arms behind. Inhale, crescent, come up. Spread the arms out, prana mudra. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, arms up 1 time. Exhale, bend the knee, arms wide. Crescent on the inhale, arms up. And then Vinyasa all the way down with good form. Inhale as I flow with integrity. Exhale, down dog, left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left arm, exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Belly on thighs, arms behind. Good. Inhale, float up. Exhale, arms wide. Straighten the leg. Inhale, rise. Exhale, rebend front thigh. Crescent, inhale, reach up. And then Vinyasa all the way down. Same exhale. Cobra, inhale, spread wide. Exhale, down dog, round 2. Inhale, press the hips back. Exhale, walk or fly, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Forward fold, exhale, squat low. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Belly on thigh, arms back. Inhale, chair, come up. Stand up, W arms, exhale. Back to chair on the inhale. Forward fold, let it go, exhale. Flat back, inhale, sternum out. Step or jump back, lower down, Vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Down dog, exhale. Right leg up, inhale. Right arm, exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, rise and lift above. Chest on thigh, arms come back. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Spread those arms out wide. Straighten the leg. Inhale, pulse it up. Exhale, pulse it down. Inhale, arms up to shine. Vinyasa, lower down, blending breath, body, and mind. Inhale, wake up that back. Exhale, down dog, left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left arm, exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, pierce it back. Exhale, flow it deep. Inhale, rise and reach. Chest on thigh, arms back. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, spread for width. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, pulse down. Inhale, reach up. And then Vinyasa, lower all the way down slow. Inhale, draw that New Year's air low. Exhale, down dog. Last round. Inhale, press back. Exhale, walker, catapult, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Forward fold, exhale, squat. Inhale, chair, arms up. Sweep it back, exhale. Inhale, rise. Stand up, W arms. Inhale, back to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right arm touch. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, drive back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, rise with lightness. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, rise. You got it. Spread those arms out wide. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, pulse down. Now, crescent inhale, warrior two, spin the back foot flat. Oh my goodness. Woo. Spread those feet out a nice stable distance. Line that right heel up with that back inner left arch. Sit that groin down deep and low. And like a warrior, gaze out beyond your right hand. Gaze out at the horizon. We call it the new year. 365 days in front of me. And I've already begun. Who do I want to be? What is that intention that I want to cultivate and strengthen? What is that work of art that I want to create? When I commit to nothing, I become distracted by everything. There are way too many distractions in this world pulling me away from what truly matters. So what matters to you? And can you have the courage to be laser-like focus with allowing that to inspire every single day of this year? From here, straighten that right knee, right leg. Scoot the back foot in a few inches closer. So your feet are about maybe 3.5, 4 feet apart or so. Left toes angle slightly forward. Now from here, bring your hands around towards your lower back and just interlace all of your fingers. And draw your knuckles down, but at the same time, pull your chest up. And keep your left chest, left shoulder drawing back as you start to lean forward through your upper body, your torso. So sometimes what happens is that left chest starts to collapse down, but you actually want to do the opposite. Keep it rolling open. Now from here, start bending that right knee as you inhale. And then half moon on the exhale with the hands behind the lower back. So no hands obviously means bigger challenge of balancing. And the bigger challenge of balancing, the greater the demand for focus and presence. If you happen to fall out, it's all good. Just fall with presence, fall with awareness. Those are the qualities that we're truly here to strengthen. Now, still breathing deep, still breathing free, lower slow, your right hand down underneath your shoulder onto the floor or a block. And then lift that left arm all the way up to the sky, traditional half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Now, try not to ever let an inhale go by where you're not pulling that breath all the way down to the lower lobes of your lungs. Good. Now, from here, bend your left foot in towards your left hip. And if it's available for you, reach your left hand back and grab that left foot for Chapasana. And if for whatever reason it's not available for you, you just do what you can do. And that's good. That's all I need to do is just do what I can do. Now, wherever you're at, just keep breathing deep, breathing free. So if you fall, you turn the fall into a yoga pose. You're falling, breathing, you're falling with awareness. Now, if you have the back foot, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, left leg towards the back wall, left arm up to the sky. Now in slow motion, put a little bend into your bottom right knee and then float step all the way back to a warrior two. Boom. Reverse that warrior on the inhale, come gliding back. Cartwheel both hands down to the ground, step back to plank, upper push-up, pause there. Now bring the feet together side by side, pivot onto the outer edge of the right foot, stack the left foot on top, lean into that right hand, left arm comes up. And if you want less intensity, you drop your right knee down onto the ground and you modify the pose. If you want more intensity, you're going to lift your left leg up about 2 feet or so. If you still want more intensity, you're going to bend your left heel in towards your left hip. You're going to reach back with your left hand and you're going to grab that left foot like you just did in Chapasana. And then if that's not enough and you still want more intensity, try taking your bottom right arm and extend it forward and out. Woo! Wherever you're at, one last inhale, full expression. Exhale, left hand back to the ground, plank position as we now set up for the world famous 3 yogi style push-ups. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, push up 1. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise 2. Good. Inhale, come down. Exhale up for 3. Now hold there, take an inhale. Goodbye. Lower slow on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your belly. Reach your arms behind you. Shalabhasana. Lift your chest, lift your legs off the ground. We call it the locust pose. And the locust pose is medicine for the spine. See if you can reach the hands around behind the lower back, interlace the fingers, draw your knuckles back as you continue to lift your chest up and extend back to those toes. But ever so slightly, keep the chin slightly down so your cervical spine is long. Nice, you guys. Now bend both feet in, reach back and grab the outer edges of the feet. Both hands get a good solid grip. Flex the feet, draw the shins back. Try not to let the knees open out wider than your 2 sit bones. So shins back, shoulder blades press into the back of the heart, and your chest and your heart explodes open like you're just ready to receive all that this year has to offer you. One last big inhale, bow pose. Shalabhasana, legs back, arms back, still lifted right above the ground, breathing. Good. Now extend your arms straight out in front of you. Superhero pose for 5. Can you reach a little for 4? Can you breathe a lot for 3? Can you stay equanimous in the mind for 2? Now one last big inhale, pull it out, lift it up. Exhale, set everything down, hands next to ribs. Twisting cobra to the right. Inhale, peel the right chest open. Exhale, lower down. Other side, inhale, peel the left chest wide. Exhale, lower down. Now right up the middle, inhale, sweet cobra, chest up, shoulders low. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Left knee, left arm, exhale. Oh shit, forgot about this. Inhale, lower down, chaturanga. Exhale, push up. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, stick it top of the mat. Inhale, rise to the occasion, crescent pose. Chest on thigh, arms behind. Good. Inhale, rise, light and free. Spread those arms wide as can be. Pulse it up, inhale, rise. Pulse it down, spread wide. Inhale, crescent, goodbye. Warrior 2, open to the right side. Woo! Oh, good. Phase 1 of that pose, you find your alignment, you find the form. Phase 2 of the yoga pose, you recommit back to the abundance of your breathing. The breath is the foundation of the whole entire practice. Practicing yoga without practicing with proper breath is like trying to sail without wind or surf without a wave or raft without a river current. And phase 3, maybe the most important part, And often the most mislooked part is to let go and let be, to shift from doing and to drop into a deeper state of being, to shift from striving and to come into that powerful state of abiding and allowing. Beautiful, you guys. Straighten that front left knee, left leg. Scoot that back foot in a little bit closer. Bring your hands around towards your lower back and interlace those fingers. Keep that right chest peeling open as you start to lean forward through the upper body. Start bending that left knee as you inhale. And then shift up onto that front foot, front leg, taking flight on the exhale. Now we call it a yoga practice and not a yoga performance. You're not performing in front of anybody. There may be hundreds of people right now watching you on YouTube, but don't worry about that. They're probably too busy focusing on their own practice and their own adversity. So you're just practicing poses. It's all good. Now, very easily lower the left hand down underneath that left shoulder, reach that right arm all the way up to the sky, Ardha Chandrasana. And then maybe I bend that back right foot in. Maybe I reach back with the right hand and catch that right foot, coming into just a wonderful hip stretch. I mean, it's so amazing to finally be doing a modality, which I guess we could call some form of exercise or fitness. There's a lot more to it, but finally a modality where at the same time I'm getting stronger, I'm also getting more flexible and agile and more supple. It's hard to find that these days. From here, if you have the right foot half moon, right leg to the back wall, right arm to the sky, and slow-mo, little baby bend in that left knee inhale, float step back to warrior two on the exhale. Reverse the warrior on the inhale. Cartwheel the hands to the ground, step back to plank pose, pause there, upper push-up position. Now, feet together, side by side, swivel onto the outer blade of the left foot, stack the right foot on top, side plank. And if you want less, you know what to do. You drop the left knee down. If you want more, you lift the right leg up. Maybe you bend the right foot in and you grab that with that right hand and you find your version of the arm balance. And yoga is the opposite of a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about you tailoring these poses to you and your uniqueness so that then you can thrive and flourish within the practice. Now, if you have the back foot, release that. Take a goodbye inhale, full expression, and then right hand down to the ground, back to plank. 3 more yogi style push-ups. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press all the way. 2 more. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, rise. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale up. You made it. Take a goodbye inhale, plank. Lower slow on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobra on the inhale, chest high. Down dog. Exhale. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, let it go. Oh. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch back, down dog. Exhale, walk or lightly jump both feet all the way through. Inhale, flat back. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands to prayer right down that center line. Take a moment, close the eyes, come back to that intention, come back to that one-word quality. Beautiful. Blink the eyes open. Lean into that right foot. Bend your left heel in towards your left hip. Reach back with your left hand and grab the outside of your left foot, left hand. Take the right arm, reach it all the way up to the sky as you spiral the inner right bicep back. And then start leaning forward. Keep that breath and that flow. Coming into Natarajasana, the dancer's pose. So your right leg is the epicenter of the pose. And equal to extending forward through that right arm, you also want to pull back through your left leg, left shin. Good. Now see if you can lower slowly the right hand all the way down, down, down onto a block or the floor. Chapasana, we've been here before. Open up that left hip. Keep that breath and that flow. And then half moon, left leg towards the back, left arm up to the sky. Open up the left chest. And then can you extend the left arm forward and out, extended half moon. And as you reach out through that left arm, drive back to that left leg. If you want to add on to this, you could take your bottom right arm and also reach that up and out. And this time, I'm serious. You could actually try that and give it a shot. No hands, rolling left ribs to the sky. Good. Now, right hand down, left arm up, little bend in that right knee. Float step back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior on the inhale. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Pause when you touch. Pivot onto left toes. And then bring your right leg back and up, one-legged downward facing dog. Now, those of you on the back row, you may have to cheat up a little bit. First and second row, crawl your hands back by your left foot, left leg until your hands are about maybe 1.5 feet or so in front of that left foot. Both hips even with each other, back leg long and strong. Inner thighs magnetizing in towards the midline. And now you're going to lean into your right fingertips and float the left arm all the way up to the sky, twisting half moon. Really charge back to that right leg. Extend out through your chest, through your heart. Roll that left chest, roll that left shoulder open. And through it all, keep that breath and that continuous flow. Your breath is the ultimate companion. One last inhale there. Find the peak. Left hand comes down to the ground. Crawl your hands forward and out back to that one-legged downward facing dog. Now take an inhale, stretch back to the right leg. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Right knee lowers down to right wrist, inhale. Right knee swings over to left wrist, exhale. Right knee lifts up to left tricep, inhale. Right knee swings over to right tricep, exhale. It's like Simon says. Inhale, right leg back, three-legged dog. Down dog, exhale, set the foot down. Take a deep inhale through the nose and out the mouth, exhale. My goal is that if you survive this class, then you know you can survive anything this year. Take an inhale, press back, down dog. Exhale, walk or jump, both feet all the way through. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms all the way up. And then hands to prayer position, back in front of your chest, your heart. Close your eyes, bring that awareness back inward, back inside. Almost there. Last standing series, and then we'll come down onto our mats. We'll come down onto the floor. See if you can finish strong. Blink those eyes open. Lean into that left foot. Bend your right heel in towards your right sit bone. Reach your right hand back. Catch the outside of that right foot. Left arm comes up, and there's no rush. As we say, no hurries, no worries. When you're ready, taking your time, start leaning forward. Reaching out to that left arm. Left palm could be up, it could be down, it could be off to the side, whatever feels right for you. And then you draw back to that right shin, not unlike an archer pulling back a bow and an arrow. And you reach dynamically out to that front left hand, left arm. You continue to suck that breath down deep and low. Start to lower slowly the left hand all the way down, down, down onto the block or the floor. Shavasana. Roll that right hip open. Breathe into what you're feeling and know that where the mind goes is where the energy flows. Half moon, right leg kicks back, right arm draws straight up above. And then you roll the right chest open. And then you extend that right arm forward and out, continuing to keep those right ribs rolling open to the sky. And if you want, left arm, the bottom arm also extends up and out. So everything balancing solely and purely on that left foot, left leg. Sharpen the focus, because the greater the focus, the greater the experience becomes. And that's true not just for yoga, but anything in life. Nice, you guys. Left hand down, right arm up. Little baby bend in that left knee. Float, step back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior on the inhale, glide back. Cartwheel those hands down to the mat, pause. Come onto right toes, draw the left leg back and up into the air. Keep the left leg lifted and then crawl your hands back by your right foot, right leg. Get those hips in that neutral rotation, left hip on the same axis as the right hip. Start leaning into your 5 left fingertips and then cruise the right arm all the way up to the sky. And see if you can get that right palm to face the right side of the space. Keep driving back to that left leg. Keep drawing out through your chest, through your torso. And see if you can enjoy being in the midst of a storm simulation. You have twisting, balancing, strengthening, lengthening, a lot going on, and you are the still point in the turning of it all. One last big, beautiful inhale, goodbye. Right hand comes down, left leg stays in the sky. Crawl your hands forward and out. One-legged downward facing dog, almost there. Take an inhale there. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Left knee, left wrist, inhale. Left knee swings, right wrist, exhale. Left knee up, right tricep, inhale. Now swing it to left arm, exhale. Now extend the left leg back, inhale. And then down dog, exhale. You made it. The last down dog of the class. Woo! Hallelujah. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, relax those knees down onto the mat. Crawl your knees forward towards the top of the mat. This should feel good. Bring your right leg out in front as we set up for in yin yoga what we call deer pose. So right knee bends about 90 degrees. Your left knee also bends about 90 degrees, and your left shin runs down the left side of your yoga mat, kind of like a figure 4 shape. Chest faces forward. And then you're just going to allow your torso to begin to drape out over that front right leg. So you get deep into the right hip. Looking for a stretch deep in that right hip. In the Upanishads, it says the body is the temple of the spirit. Treat it with reverence. And in the wisdom cultures, there's considered to be 3 primary temples. We have the temple that we may go visit, that is a place of worship, place of sacredness, of devotion. And maybe more importantly, we have a place at home that's set up for our practice, it's set up for our sadhana, whether that's a room or a corner of a room, a particular area that really is our own home temple. And then the second temple is the temple of the body. As the Upanishad says, treat it with reverence. By proper exercise, diet, nutrition, good sunlight, good air, good water, we take care of this body so that we have longevity. And when you take care of something, it takes care of you. When you neglect something, it begins to neglect you. And then the last, final, third temple is the temple that exists inside of us. The yogis believe it resides deep within our hearts. And it's the home of the Atman, the home of spirit, the home of soul. And it's said that when these three temples are alive and well, when we are connected with them, we are carried down the path of life with more grace, more lightness, and more meaning. Few more breaths there. Beautiful, you guys. Slowly ease your way all the way back up onto your hands. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. So all you have to do is turn to face the back of your yoga mat. And now the left leg will be out in front. Right leg will be over towards the right. And when you're ready, as you're ready, just yielding to gravity, taking advantage of all the warmth that you created within the body. And for about a minute and a half or so, just allowing yourself to melt into that deep hip stretch. At any point you notice the mind drifting away, just come back to the anchor of your breath. And that's a moment of awakening. Awakening out of the trance of virtual thinking. Coming back to the experience that's unfolding right here, right now. And there's no more powerful place that your mind could reside than in the now. Allow yourself to continue to access that deeper dimension of awareness, of being. few more breaths there. Slowly ease your way all the way back up onto those hands. Rotate yourself back forward towards the front of the mat. You oscillate the knees forward, bring those legs straight out in front of you towards the top of your yoga mat. And then from here, we'll come onto our backs. And as we come onto our back, we're going to rock the legs all the way up over our head towards the back of the space into plow pose. Now, if for whatever reason this position is inappropriate for you, maybe you have some old neck injuries or whatnot, you can skip it and you could take a bridge pose or supported bridge as an alternative. Otherwise, bring the hands to the lower back for support and then lightly float both legs all the way up to the sky as you stack the ankles above the knees above the hips, and the hips above the triceps, just inverting the body, turning it all upside down. Now, it's been said that motivation will get you started, but it's habit that will keep you going. And there's a myth about how long it actually takes to establish a habit. We've often heard 21 days or 30 days or whatever it is, but that actually comes from a plastic surgeon named Maxwell Martz. And he found that it took about 21 days for his patients to heal. The latest research shows that it doesn't take 21 days, but it takes more about 66 days for the average person to really lock in a new habit. But the beautiful thing is that once that habit becomes habitual and becomes wired and programmed into the subconscious, you no longer have decision fatigue. You don't wake up in the morning and say, should I do my yoga or not do my yoga? Should I meditate or not do my meditation? It's so habituated. You just wake up and that's just what you do. And you save a lot more time and energy and you stay on the path that you want to be on. Give it one last inhale, stretch up through the feet, through the toes. And then back to plow pose. Allow the legs to come back up over the head. Extend your arms straight out in front of you along your yoga mat. And then slowly release out through every vertebra of the spine until the lower back touches down. And the lower back reunites onto the mat. Draw both knees gently into your belly. Keep the right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg straight out in front of you. Open the right arm out to the right. Anchor the right shoulder blade down into the floor. And then take that right knee all the way over to the left into a sweet reclining spinal twist, releasing any unwanted tension out of that lower back. And then we'll bring the right knee all the way back up to neutral. Draw the left knee in to join the right. And then switching sides, right leg extends out, left arm opens out to the left knee drapes all the way over to the right. Coming into that twist now on the other side. And left knee all the way back up to neutral. Hug both knees, both thighs into the belly. And then finally, on one last big inhale, curl the forehead up to the knees. Give your whole body one last big hug and squeeze. And then exhale, Savasana, release, relax all the way down onto your back. Allowing yourself the permission of spaciousness through the body as you open out the legs and the arms, equidistant from the spine. Closing the eyes. And now coming into what might be considered the most important pose of them all, because it's about transcending the pose. It's about transcending the form. So for these last few minutes, just allow yourself to move from form into the formless, from time into the timeless, and from the finite into the infinite to the eternal. Shavasana. From here, take a deeper inhale through the nose. Out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Reach the arms up over your head towards the back of the space. Bring the legs together side by side. And as you interlace the fingers and stretch back to the arms, you can stretch forward through the feet, through the toes, enjoying a good full body stretch. Grab the shins, draw the knees and thighs back into the belly, back into the torso. Then gently rock and roll your way all the way up to a last final comfortable seated position where we'll seal the practice. And as you get up to seated, find a comfortable place to rest your hands in your lap, your knees, wherever it feels right. Sit up tall in that embodiment of your strength and your power. Ever so slightly allow the forehead to tilt down in that embodiment of your grace, your humility. And see if you can envision yourself moving to this new year as the embodiment of the best version of you. How do you want to show up within your relationships? And you see yourself moving through those relationships with more passion, patience, more understanding, more love. How do you want to move through the year within your career, school studies? How do you want to move through the year taking care of your own health, well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally? See yourself moving through this whole entire year. The body strong and supple. Living in energy surplus instead of energy deficit. Full of life force, energy, vitality. Moving through the year with a mind that's calm and clear, quantumous, at peace. Feel yourself emotionally balanced, connected to those benevolent qualities of goodness. Feel yourself moving through the year with the quality of spaciousness. That connection to the dimension of you, the dimension of awareness that's vast, limitless. A constant reminder that anything that arises in the world of form and experience has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Anything that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, according to the yogis, doesn't define who you truly are. And lastly, feel yourself moving through this year, connected to your higher power, whatever you want to call it, whatever resonates with you. Now we'll seal our class. 3 last final ohms. Big inhale through the nose. Oh. May we bring strength where there is weakness, courage where there is fear, compassion where there is suffering, and light where there is darkness. May our yoga path, our sadhana, guide us down the path of awakening and illumination. And thank you for your practice. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Yeah. Thanks for bringing your energy, and Happy New Year to you. And those of you that are going to embark on the sadhana program, a year long of yoga, a year of this, but hopefully not as brutal every day. Thanks again to everybody also streaming from around the world. It's an honor, and just again, happy New Year, and hope to see you soon down the road. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you. Beautiful.